Hi friends, MD Vegan. It's time for a cucumber salad again. It's also my daily greens. That counts for green. It's food and drink at the same time. Spanish, French, Japanese cucumber is this. That means has a thin peel, and you can eat the peel, or you can also take it off a little bit, maybe half. Some people don't like it. I like it as it is. When you have a land cucumber with a thick peel, you might want to peel it. But this is the Spanish one, and they're very cool. So what I do now is I cut it in thin slices. For that I show you two tools that belong together. It's a cut-resistant glove, and that is a mandolin. That is the V blade here, the V-shaped blade. That's characteristic. And you find a lot of mandolins can make it thinner or thicker the slices. You can change here the inlays and can make sticks or so. So it's a very cool tool. It's the best way to make thinly sliced cucumber. The glove is really good because the blades are sharp and you don't want to cut yourself in your fingers, especially when you go close to the blade like this. You touch the blade. Oh, you want to have a cucumber, you want to have a cut-resistant glove. So I'll check first the slices. I want to have thin slices. Yeah, that looks good. So I can work quickly and make the perfect slices. And you don't need to be a chef with knife skills and everything. You just have a mandolin, and even the big chefs in the big kitchens, they use the mandolin. It's very favorable. And the cucumber is a filling meal. When you have one cucumber like this and you make it in a nice salad, you can really be filled with that. Yeah. And the Roman soldiers, more than 2,000 years ago, about 2,000 years ago, they had all cucumbers in their backpack and marching for many days, and that was always food and drink at the same time. It's an old cultivated fruit, by the way, botanically. In the kitchen we use it more as a veggie, but it is the definition is a fruit because the seeds are in it. The seed-bearing parts of the plant that are the fruit. Yeah, and that's so tomatoes, cucumbers, avocados, that are all fruit, but we use them as veggies, yeah, because it's savory salad and not so much sugar. Usually a fruit have sugar, and this is a whole cucumber. See the slices, perfectly thin slices, and that's nice. When you want to make it really professional, you could also use some salt, put it on the slices, sit it for a side for 10 minutes or so, and then wash the salt away, and then you have the water, the juice out of the cucumber. Because when you don't do that, and I don't do that now, you see, the juice comes out later when you have a cucumber salad. Then the juice goes into the salad, and then you don't maybe not like that. But what I do is I have a little bit of creamier dressing. It's a Sweet Sour Cashew Dressing. I show you that in a moment. It's a little thicker. Now you can make that more or less cashews, more or less water, and then the juice of the cucumber makes the dressing a little brownier, that's all. So a thick dressing can also go a long way here. So cucumber, the easiest cucumber salad I make is a nice dressing, a cucumber like this, and onions. The only difference is this is a chopped onion. It's chopped in small pieces, half an onion, by the way. It's a large one that is not so hot. All the yellow onions are different. You can have small yellow onions that are really hot like fire. And this is a large yellow onion that is soft and not so hot. It's a little bit larger. Depends on the onion you have. I take a half onion usually. And I chop it up. When I have only cucumber and dressing and onion, I also thinly slice the onions. It's very nice to have an onion cucumber salad with that, because then the thinly sliced onions, the juice, the hot juice of the onion is washed out by the dressing and by the cucumber, and then you have again not so hot. That's the thinly slicing is very nice. So that would be a standard easy salad. And now you can add, for example, I added an avocado today. And I did that before. I made this same salad before with an avocado, adding to the cucumber and the onion. And dill is the so-called cucumber herb. That's dill. Also one of the famous herbs in Germany. It's in its own family. It's like an evergreen, looks like an evergreen. It has tender little sticks, yeah, and it's very soft and has a calming, for you have a sensitive stomach, for example, that is perfect. The dill calms you down, and it's perfect for cucumbers. Cucumbers have a slightly bitter flavor in that green part of the skin, and the dill is not like licorice, but it goes in the direction. It's also a very characteristic flavor, and it balances so nicely with the cucumber. So this is a classic still, the dill. And then I add chili peppers. That is something I like on avocados all the time. Just a chili pepper. You can also seed it if it's too hot for you. Depends on the chili pepper. And I have green olives today. I sliced them too. So that's my new combination today. To the dill and the avocado, I add olives and red chili peppers. That makes it a new recipe. I make one every day to enjoy all the different plants we have. And the dressing, as I said, is a little bit creamier. It's a sweet sour cashew dressing. And I showed another video how to make it. And you make it with cashews, apple cider vinegar, dates, pepper, and salt. That's it. Put it on here. It's wonderful when the cucumbers swim a little bit in the dressing, especially when it's so thick. I like that. It's a wonderful dish with the avocado, and that makes a really filling dish. Maybe you can cook a potato with it, whatever you like. It's a very nice combination. I enjoy it right away as is, and afterwards I'll see if I'm still hungry. I can always make something else quickly. You see, that's a perfect amount of dressing. Should all combine evenly, and then pretty soon eat it. That's my cucumber salad today. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, have another recipe every day, and maybe donate. There is a thanks button under the video if you really want to do it. And also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X.